So with homes damaged, buyers scared off, and increased risks of storms, should Americans still roll the dice and try and fight for a piece of real estate in DeSantis land? Joining us now is Dottie Herman, current vice chair and former CEO of Douglas Elliman Real Estate and the host of national radio show Eyes on Real Estate with Dottie Herman. Dottie, welcome back.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
First of all, we love our Floridians, but at this time, those poor residents of that state are going through a roller coaster on the real estate front. Would you advise people to go down to Florida still at this moment?
Well, let me put it this way. Somebody asked me the other day, are people going to the real estate offices? And of course, in those areas, obviously, you can't even get by. So other than people who are hoping to get a real bargain, because when we had Sandy in New York and things were devastated, there were some people who said, you know what, I can't do this anymore. I'm not going to wait for the insurance. I just want to get out. You know,
well, right. And you let people vote with their dollars and vote with their, their belongings. And, I think that it's a self-selecting state. People who understand and love water, as you mentioned, are going to accept some of the risks that happen there. But, beyond just natural disasters, let's move over to the political disasters that are on the horizon. We have this real possibility of Kamala Harris taking over. And we also have this possibility of Donald Trump and two completely different leaders. Dottie, you're one of the richest women in real estate. That's your tagline. You know better than anyone else what's going on. Explain to us, from your vantage, the difference between Trump and Harris's plans on the real estate market for places like Florida, but just generally, compare and contrast. How do these two plans affect the real estate going forward?
Okay, Camila, as you probably heard, because people have texted me, emailed me, said, I'm going to give $25,000 to first-time home buyers. Now, that sounds great, okay? But you're considered a first-time home buyer if you haven't bought a home in 3 years. All right, but what she did not say is there's going to be certain conditions. You have to have a certain income level, and which is pretty low. You can't have debt. If you have too much money, if you have parents that have a house and might be helping you out a little bit here and there, you might be disqualified. There's a lot of limitations. There might be certain areas only. So you have to go for courses on learning how to be a homeowner, which is not the worst thing in the world if you're going to get $25,000, but it's not across the board that people are just going to buy a new home. It's their first time and they're just going to get $25,000. It really is, she's on more affordable housing and for a lower class and very low middle class. In saying that, if you're a builder and you're building in, a New York or Florida that are fairly expensive, you cannot afford to build homeowners. You can't build affordable housing and make any money on it. So it sounds all great, but you really have to check the fine print before you jump and think you're getting the $25,000. And your income has to be pretty low, and you can't have parents help you at all. And if they have a house, that might hinder you.
For all our viewers asking where One America News is heading in the future, we would like to introduce you to OAN Live. OAN Live is the best way to stay up to date on all of the hard-hitting, straight-shooting, national and international headlines. And the best part is, OAN Live is only $4.99 per month. All the credible, honest, unbiased reporting One America News offers at a fraction of the cost of cable. Just go to OANN.com to easily sign up for OAN Live and stay informed.